Alright everyone, YouTube is encouraging me to set the tone of conversations on my comments areas. I got one of those blue banners saying, oh, you can sign up, for inappropriate comment moderation with this new beta test feature. It's like AI-based comment moderation. And it'll hold comments for your approval if they're deemed potentially toxic. I don't want to do that. And let me take you through the pragmatic reason why before I get into my aversion to censorship, which you all know about to begin with. Do I really have the time to weed through thousands of comments every day, or do I have better things to do with my life? Like, I could make videos, which is kind of the point of YouTube. I could shitpost on Twitter. I could go out in the garden. I could drink. I could do a million other things other than moderate comments. I don't care if my comment areas are cesspits. And they are. People have told me this, including some people that I know. They've been subscribed for a while. They're like, well, your comment sections have really gone downhill. I know, isn't it wonderful? Because that chases people away from my channel that are small-minded and have a real problem. They believe in guilt by association. So they see that my comments areas are really dicey and people saying offensive things, and they stay away. And that works for me. I don't want them to subscribe to my channel. It's like people always say, well, you should cut your hair, put on a shirt. I've got one on now, but sometimes I don't. Cut your hair, put on a shirt, and change your username because it's scaring normies away. So fucking what? Why would I want them on my channel to begin with? They're not going to enjoy the content. At some point, they're going to get triggered and unsubscribe anyway. Why would I want them to waste their time on my channel? They can go watch Barney and Friends. They can go watch The Young Turks or something really safe. They can go to their safe space and they can stay there for all I care. As far as this comment moderation stuff goes, though, the first reason I wouldn't use it is strictly pragmatic. It would just take so much time to moderate. I would have to appoint channel moderators. Now, this is another thing you can do. I'm not sure whether this is only for verified creators or whether it's for anyone, but you can actually appoint other people to be able to go through and remove like comments. And of course, you can moderate chat as well. I have thought about appointing a couple of trusted individuals, libertarians, people who are very hands-off and would only go after the legit spam. I have thought about having a couple of moderators for my chats because those it becomes more distracting. It's difficult for me to actually read through the comments, even with slow mode on. Even when I delay commenting by 60 seconds so that somebody can only comment once every minute. Even then, it flies by so fast I can't even read half the comments. I'd have to freeze chat over and over and over again in order to take commentary for people who want to get their point across. That is a problem. As far as comments on just a standalone non-live video, I'm not concerned about that fact. Now let me take you through another reason why. YouTube's spam filter and its apparent automatic comment removal system that it already has in place are already draconian enough. Like, a lot of comments either never get through or they're removed within 24 hours. Mr. Medicare has a good video on the topic of YouTube apparently scrubbing comment sections automatically. They shouldn't be doing this. At the very least, we should have been told this was going on and not have to have various YouTubers prove that it actually was. I see that as slightly problematic. I don't like it. I would like to be in command of what is posted on my material. So let me set the tone in my conversations here. I don't want people making credible threats against one another in my comment area, or linking to anything illegal, or talking about encouraging illegal behavior, inciting violence. Other than that, you got carte blanche. I don't care. And defamation, obviously. Especially towards one another. I've had some people claim that I've kicked them off my channel before for no reason. That is a lie. It has never happened. There's one particular user who I banned under 6 or 7 different accounts, who just shows up every few months to spam and complain about censorship. The reason they were censored in the first place was because of the spam. In fact, spamming my channel is one of the few things that'll actually get you banned from commenting on it. I don't care if you say off-color things. YouTube might decide to remove your comment. That's not me. You should see my spam filter and how many tens of thousands of comments are in there that aren't even spam. I can't go through them though. That's why I don't want to enable this, because it would just be another layer of something that I myself don't have any control over on the platform. There would be too many comments. Here's the pragmatic issue. If somebody has enough comments going on that they would feel that they needed automatic moderation, aren't they getting too many to be able to go through them manually? They would have no choice but to have channel moderators. I guess the idea is they're trying to amalgamate more control under those users who are large enough to justify using all of these different programs. But I wouldn't want to censor things anyway because I don't believe in such a thing. I can go through, like I'll go through recent comments. If I see someone who's saying something that's openly inciting violence or being like threatening deliberately towards another person, or they're saying like, yeah, burn the church, yeah, okay, I'll remove their comment maybe. Although I don't really have time for that either. But I'm not going to enable some AI to do that because it's going to be hit or miss. It'll be like the rest of YouTube's AI. It won't be 100% accurate. And I don't want somebody to get pissed off at me because YouTube decided to remove or hold over their comment, even though I myself have no problem with it, because I'll get blamed for that. Has YouTube thought of that either? You know, the content creator is going to get blamed for censorship, even if it was an AI program that did it. So I'm never going to enable it. Like, they would have to force it on me for me to use it, and I hope they never do that. YouTube has a penchant of occasionally taking a bad idea and forcing the whole platform to use it. Just like the spam filter, I should be able to set that up myself. It shouldn't be an automated spam filter. It should be something where I can put in different settings, like, you know, is it just for URL? Because that's what I would choose. If somebody's putting URLs on a video, yeah, I want control over, you know, sort of what people are linking to, probably. Because they might be linking to something that I totally fucking disagree with or has no pertinence to the video topic. But YouTube puts a lot of comments in the spam filter that aren't spam. I just can't go through them. So if your comment gets put in the spam filter, it's going to stay there because I don't have, 20 years of time to go through all the comments in there. And by the time I got done, there'd be 20, 30,000 more comments in there. You realize how many comments I get in a day, YouTube? And I'm not even one of the largest users on the platform. I can't even imagine for people who have like 1 million subscribers. I can't even imagine what Sargon has to deal with, or Molyneux, or any of these others. Yeah, PewDiePie. Yeah, I'm sure that PewDiePie wants to sit there 24 hours a day and moderate comments, and or have several hundred individuals empowered to do it for him. Because he'd need it. He'd need hundreds of people to go through all the fucking comments. I'd probably need a dozen myself. Sorry, I'm not interested. I'm not compelled to think that it's necessary. As far as the free speech part goes, of course, I don't support censorship anyway, so why would I want to do that? So that's the tone of my conversation. Say what you want, but keep it legal. Don't, if you're unduly harassing and stalking one of my other subscribers and I see it, you probably get banned. Other than that, go ahead. Yeah, whatever. I don't care if you tell politically edgy jokes. I don't care if you swear. YouTube they might throw it in the spam filter. I don't really care what language you use. No, it's just I'm not compelled to care. It has nothing to do with me. You're just having a conversation. You're not even talking to me. You're talking to other users in the comments area. That's a good thing, I think. Having that discourse is good. You don't want your videos to be an echo chamber. Like I know, I've got many fans that are identitarian, alt-right, something along those lines, and I've got a lot of viewers who are libertarian, and they spar sometimes over various political issues because I make political content. That discourse, I think, is good. I don't think that's a bad thing that I need to censor. It's not necessary, and it would take so much fucking time. I can't even fathom it. Like, I'm sitting there, it almost makes me nervous even thinking about having to do such a thing. It would make it less fun to make content, because what I'd end up having to do is like make just one video a week or something, just so I could moderate the comments. I'd have to like slow down my own commentary dramatically to keep up with it all. And then I'd have to have 5 or 6 other people to go through all the backlog of so-called spam comments, as well as all the older comments that get thrown in the new filter too, probably. It'd probably be retroactive. No, YouTube, I can't do that. I don't have enough time in the day. I'm just a dude with a webcam who makes political and social commentary and talks about like the occult and stuff. I'm not a business. I'm not interested in preserving my brand by keeping it G-rated. I don't want it to be G-rated. That's not my goal. Trust me, that's not my goal on YouTube, to be G-rated. I'm not Barney and Friends. If people are on my channel, it's like when people get scared away from subscribing. They're like, oh, if you put a shirt on, I would subscribe. I don't care. I don't care if you subscribe or not. Go subscribe to somebody who wears a shirt then, if that's your main concern on YouTube. Find somebody else to bother with your nuttiness. Oh, if you just changed your username, you got 666 in it. Well, if you're so hyper-religious that you find that offensive, you're not going to like my content. I talk about the occult on a regular basis. I talk about, oh, yeah, Lucifer was pretty cool and stuff like that. You're not going to like my content. Why would you want to be here? I would think you could find something more down your alley. Go watch the Young Turks. That's about all. Peace out.